I knew this was coming up this week, but I had no idea. I was like, oh, we got some time. It's no problem. Oh, I got 2 minutes. Sorry, I've just woken up. Did have announced a new KI? Dude, yeah. I mean, we would. It's not going to happen. I'm trying to bait you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. This is the first, like, show that Microsoft has had in, what, like a year? If they mention Killer Instinct, if they even say the words Killer Instinct together, if they say them, like, one after the other, that's 100 gift subs. If they even mention KI, 100 gift subs. And if there's an actual announcement of a new KI, 1,000 gift subs. All of our other great franchises like Killer Instinct. If they do that, that's 100 gift subs, flat out. I'll take it. All right, let's watch this. Wait a minute, that was a 2-minute countdown, and now there's another minute countdown? Wow, there's a lot of countdowns. Okay, let's do this shit, chat. Let's get up in here. God, man. I'm not like super sick. I'm okay enough to stream, but I'm not feeling great. We'll probably stream later tonight. We'll probably stream Forspoken just to give it a shot. Depending on what happens during this. Jeez, expect nothing, right? Expect nothing. What are you expecting? Nothing. That's what I'm expecting. Literally, absolutely nothing. Yes, there was an earthquake last night. I woke up and I was like, huh? And I fell back asleep. That was it. That was my California earthquake experience. All right, here we go. Liza P. That would be cool. Be cool to hear more on Liza P. I'm about to say tango? Yeah, this is significantly less loud than what we were just exposed to. These might be the only devs we're hearing from. Yeah. Literally, Fulgore was in that first frame someone's desktop background? Bullshit. Bullshit. Fulgore? Bullshit. You shut the hell up. I'm not going back to check that. I'm not going back to check that. Bullshit. Bulgore. Five big games. All right. Well, there you go. I think if it was somebody's, if it was some Minecraft developers, you know, desktop background, and there you go.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game. Minecraft Legends is a new action strategy game set in a lush, dynamic world. It introduces epic storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends. And it will also feature a PvP gameplay mode where two teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space. The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive,
Mojang? Is that how you pronounce it?
Our background in strategy games,
I pronounce it Mojang.
An exciting experience.
That was my expert opinion. I'm a linguist.
Excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look. Hang on a second. I might go back and I might go look for this dude's desktop. Shut the hell up. If somebody's desktop at the beginning of this actually had Fulgore as a background, I might actually put some gift subs in or some shit. Where was it? Was it at the first few seconds? Shut up. Did I get baited? Somebody, somebody confirm, right? Confirm.
Form roles at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start,
If that is actually true, I'll put in 20. I'll put in 50 gift subs. Fuck it.
But we changed them up.
I'll put in 50 gift subs if someone's desktop background had Fulgor on it.
Just like it is in
I'll take anything at this point.
That each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time.
You have to shoot me a screenshot on Twitter.
The map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
You looked and you couldn't find it? There we go. That's right.
Piglins are an ever-present threat.
Damn straight.
PvP.
The piglins are on their own side. They're trying to kill both of you at the same time.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins.
In PvP, there's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world.
They gotta
to find
know,
resources
right?
For their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Like, they gotta know.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal.
They have to know. They have no clue. Is Killer Instinct Microsoft's fucking Bloodborne?
Like building.
Is that what's going on? Is that what we're saying?
Soon enough, your enemy will
I think that's a fair assumption at this point.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower.
We need Rare back in business. Bruh. Rare has arguably put up one of the most profitable and successful Microsoft IPs in the past 10 years, right? Arguably.
You have to start with a lot.
Like, what do you mean we want Rare back? Sea of Thieves is insane. Made them an insane amount of money. An insane amount of people played it.
I like to add
you know?
different layers of walls.
It was
So
huge.
my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
And then once those walls are up, I like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can.
Trying to find audio balance here.
Sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
The real
So what is this?
PvP
A Plants vs. Zombies version or something like that?
Having a game plan, deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the hosts tell you
the opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
And you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly changing your tactics. And sometimes you're like, I have no idea what they're doing. And then you certainly find out very quickly.
A while back, we had somebody on our dev team use a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because
I don't see any screenshots of Fulgor on somebody's desktop chat. I don't. I'm sorry. It's just not. Somebody said, but look at this. And I'm like, the fuck? I don't know what the hell I'm even looking at. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Fulgor. Do we have any sub bets on this? Yes. If the words Killer Instinct are even mentioned, it's 100 gift subs. If they even say Killer Instinct, not even announcing, just say the words, it's 100 gift subs.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Sasaki, and welcome
if
to Turn 10
they
Studios.
announce
The team
a
is
new
hard
Killer
at work
Instinct
bringing you
or a
the
Killer
next
Instinct
generation
something,
of
that's
Forza
1,000
motorsport,
gift subs.
built from the ground up to take advantage
Everything's
of the
Killer
Xbox
Instinct
Series
related.
consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game.
I can't really think of anything else that Microsoft
Today,
would do that would make me
I'm joined by
like
some of our
want to
amazing
bet
team
gift
members to
subs.
show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
I mean, in all honesty, it's like, it's not that weird. Like, there was this that happened, you know? Killer Instinct was added to Sea of Thieves not that long ago. They put Spinal as a playable character in the
Forza
damn
Motorsport
game.
Features over 500 cars for you to collect, race, and customize with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, the most modern race cars we've ever featured on our roster. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 combined. This makes our driving experience.
Where the heck is Halo? I think that came out. It was called like Halo Infinite.
Accelerates corners and brakes.
I think that came out already,
Our
didn't it?
materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience.
Here's Glacius driving a car.
Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data.
I must be
points of
so
light
insufferable to the Microsoft employees that are
This
watching
yields a
this,
paint model
that are
that
like
has a much
watching
more
me
realistic
react to
light
this. I'm so
response
sorry.
color,
I'm
metal
really
frame,
sorry.
and
I must be
gloss.
insufferable to anybody
Damage
else
and
that's like
dirt
really
buildup
into
is
Forza or
unique to each
Minecraft.
car.
I just must be
It's now
so
contextually
fucking
aware
insufferable
and more
that all these
localized.
goddamn Killer
We
Instinct fans
simulate
won't
paint
shut the
thickness,
fuck up.
chipping,
And now I
directionality.
understand how Sony feels
Dirt
about Bloodborne
accumulation
fans.
is more realistic, gathering more in
Can
the
these
low-pressure
can
areas
these
like
guys just shut
recesses
the
and
fuck up?
alcoves. These
Can they just
innovations
stop
tell the story
about
of
their
the work you put
Bloodborne
into a
ports and their
race
Bloodborne
reflects
carts
the
and their
marks you
PC
battle for.
versions and their can they just shut the hell up? Stop playing our
This is our
game.
best
Stop
sounding
liking
Forza
it.
Motorsport ever.
We've
And
moved
the
on.
first to be mixed natively
We don't
for
care
immersive
if there
audio
is
formats
like a
Windows
billion
Sonic and
people
Dolby Atmos.
that want sequels
create an
and, you
immersive
know,
soundscape,
new
each
updates
audio
to
system
these
has been
classic
rebuilt
beloved
from the
franchises
ground
that
up
sold so
to deliver
we
a
don't
new
care,
level of
okay?
sonic depth and
We are
authenticity
too
for
busy
players. Modifying car parts
making
like your
things
exhaust
that
and turbo change the car
are
sounds
ripping
in
the
Forza
company
Motorsport,
asunder.
just like it would in the real world. Every car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact within an acoustic space, dynamically adapting to its surroundings and creating a realistic and detailed soundscape. New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio.
No,
bring a
KI
new
isn't
level of
Microsoft's big red
realism.
button. To be honest, Microsoft
Hear
doesn't
Forza
have a big
Motorsport
red
like
button.
never before.
They
Every
don't.
tire squeal, every
You'd say that's
engine,
like a banjo, a new banjo game that is a like an actual a good version Donkey Kong, you know, Donkey Kong 64, like a big collectible.
Forza Motorsport
They don't.
launches with
They do
20
not have a big red button game. That would be cool. Even Killer Instinct would be cool. But Microsoft's big red button is essentially Halo. But now, to be honest, Microsoft's big red button has been Minecraft. Let's be real. It's Minecraft.
Environments to an incredible level
And the button has been pressed as soon as they bought it, right? As soon as they bought Minecraft, they're covered. They're literally covered. It's not exciting, right? It's not like a big FF7 remake red button, a Bloodborne 2 like red button, you know? It's not that. It's just a constant. They have a billion red buttons and they're just pressing them at any given time because they own Minecraft.
Based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud
They don't even need to own Call of Duty or Activision. They don't, dude. They have
look alive,
Minecraft.
sound alive,
For
and
God's
feel
sake,
alive
dude.
With cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators, so you're always immersed in the pure spectacle of
They have
racing.
Game Pass,
For
yeah.
the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience.
What makes it a red button by definition? Something where if you did it, you got everyone back, right? Like a red button is like, okay, the company's only doing so good, right? We need to do better. What's that thing we do? Bam. What's that one thing we do? What's the big red button that we're like afraid to do? But what is immediately going to print money? Microsoft already pressed all their red buttons, you know? They really did.
You can see the distant light glows of the city. A beautiful.
At the time when Square Enix wasn't doing so good, FF7 Remake was a red button. It was like, okay, what do we got? What's the last thing? Okay, unlock everything. Press the FF7 Remake button. Dun.
Color as they bounce between surfaces. We're rendering.
And to be completely honest, Bloodborne, new Bloodborne shit is also a red button. Because whether or not it's like immediate sales, it brings your entire, like a huge fan base back, right? It brings like everybody back.
With the incredible detail and rendering features of our track environment,
We have Gears, new Gears games, new Halo games, like every year and a half, it feels like.
Unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World was Capcom's big red button. If that game failed, Capcom might not be doing so great right now.
Back. And it's our most comprehensive game ever, with over 500
That's a really good point. Monster Hunter, an actual next-gen or like big current-gen Monster Hunter was their big red button. RE7 wasn't a red button. RE7 was just like taking the franchise to a new place. That was it. But like Monster Hunter, them actually spending real budget on a Monster Hunter game and hoping it works was a red button for sure.
Incredible game.
How many red buttons does Nintendo have? Nintendo has 395 red buttons, and every single one of them is unpressed. They pressed one red button a couple years ago, and it was a new Metroid game, a new 2D Metroid. They pressed that one.
Yep, that's me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it's pretty standard.
Did they really begin it with a meme?
Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Oh. It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome. That's the defect.
Huh.
What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not Defect.
Is this the guy?
We'll take down this company.
Weird.
One boss
Like cartoon Devil May Cry? I don't hate it.
Just so you
I do not hate it. I'm not a fan of the music choice. Here.
Ready for more?
Huh.
Profession, rock star.
Future rock star.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
I don't absolutely hate it.
Kami, studio head at Tang Gameworks. Thank you for all your support over the years.
Musically driven character action game.
Chill out. It'll be fun.
Huh. The art style I think is kind of hit or miss, but I don't think it's bad.
全然違うゲームになったと思う。だけどこういうゲームがね生まれて本当に良かったね。
Let it rock, Mikami. Let it rock.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different.
Yeah, it really gives me Sunset Overdrive vibes. Yeah, I was about to mention that.
It's a pleasant surprise.
It's like Sunset Overdrive meets Beautiful Joe. Especially with all like the rail grinding and stuff like that. The animation's fantastic too.
でもチームもみんなそう思ってますよ。So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music. The more you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video.
Huh.
That's Hi-Fi Rush.
Okay.
You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game's soundtrack.
That's what actually I want. Original music. I don't want there to be like, you know, existing contemporary music and shit. I want them to make their own track.
You looking for me? Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Make a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits
and it's got like almost a frequency like gauge. This seems cool. The more I see, the more I like. This to me seems like a more
the guy that did this?
like a more appropriate execution of what like the Brutal Legend game was, right? In terms of like actual gameplay.
Bring it on.
It's campy. No, don't get me wrong. It's campy, but there's a weird like earnestness in campy sometimes.
Whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want.
The full dedication to it, you know.
The key here is feeling the beat.
I believe that's called charm. Cool.
Your progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm.
Okay.
When we say everything moves to the beat, we
You know
mean
what's
enemy
really
attacks,
weird about this?
Cutscenes, dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to the
A
music,
lot of
creating
this
an
outside of the
ongoing
art
jam session of the
style
game.
is very much lining up to Scalebound.
Is 808.
You
Your
know,
robot cat companion
like energetic
literally
teen
hovers over your
character
shoulder
with a
and helps you
sword-like
find that
weapon that pretty much fights to
But we
music.
also have visual guides to help you even
There's
more.
a lot of, I mean, outside of some minor things like big
We want
enemy
you to be able to
characters,
enjoy
right? The
Hi-Fi
art
Rush,
style is
whether you're
different.
Rhythm Pro or
But a
not.
couple of the core factors that made Scalebound is kind of here.
Chai also gets by with a little help from his friends. Literally.
Get up, slacker.
However, we don't know to the degree of which Scalebound's
Chai will
gameplay
team up
actually
with
tied to
likely
music.
allies to expand his repertoire of moves
He just had
in and
headphones
out of
on.
combat. There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies.
Like at any given point, if Scalebound was still in development or came out, this game would have been like, no, we already did a game kind of like that. That was Scalebound, you know?
That's not bad.
This is looking really
The
polished.
extra help is handy, because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre.
That one outdoor like construction area just looked like a Jet Set Radio stage.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences. Custom choreographed to licensed music from amazing artists. Hi-Fi Rush is like nothing we've made at Tango before. And we think it's like
Got a bunch of
nothing we've ever
licensed
played
music in it.
before
That's
either.
not good.
It's a high-energy,
That's actively bad.
feel-good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying to play.
Cool.
Whew. Pretty rock star move, Chai.
I'm impressed.
もしね、ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら、俺もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの。
いや、それは当たり前でしょうね。いや、でももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだから、ジョンからどうぞ。
So, not only were we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight. Not a demo, the full game. Seriously.
What?
It launches on Xbox and PC a few hours after the show, and yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
We hope you enjoy playing it.
Wow.
Yeah, super psyched.
What? We're playing this tonight? Wow. I'm sorry, Forspoken. I'm sorry, Forspoken.
You looking for me?
Get him!
We're playing this tonight? Then there's the PC version? Oh, shit. Comes out in a few hours? Wow. Well, okay then. I know what I'm doing tonight.
I believe it does, sir. How about...
This is entertaining.
Wow. Some of these characters look great.
Here's your Project Armstrong pass. And welcome to Vandalay Campus.
Yes!
Huh. That looks not bad. Wow. Wow, okay. Cool. We got something to do tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks polished for a very good reason. It's out. Yeah, we expected nothing and we got something completely unexpected. Not bad. This isn't Fable, is it? Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. I've been waiting for an update to this game.
Valley, Maryland, and the headquarters.
I love ESO. I really do. I was even more surprised that it still exists. Right before this moment, I thought ESO didn't exist anymore, and now I had learned that it existed, so I'm super excited.
Launch in June and is shaping up to be one of the best updates to the game ever.
I'm an OG ESO
if you watch
fan.
the teaser closely,
I was there on lunch day.
One of the most requested features in ESO, a new playable class called the Arcanist. It's only our third new class since launch, and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC. For those of you new to ESO, we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world. Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon?
Is it a good idea to stream Hi-Fi Rush licensed music? Well,
run by dragons.
if there is licensed music, thanks to all the efforts of Twitch, it'll just be a muted VOD. You can watch it live, but the VOD will be muted, you know?
That was built inside the shell of a giant crab. For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance at taking on the colossal Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon? Just like any single-player Elder Scrolls game, you can have a blast simply by following the main quest line. Or seek out lore and learn more about the world. Become a craftsman.
They did say custom music?
Fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character.
We're looking at ESO, man, okay? We can't talk about Hi-Fi Rush, right? We're looking at ESO.
Ready, you can easily engage in one of the best open-world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet. We invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends.
No, I don't accept anybody into my ESO guild.
Explore nearly
My ESO
every
guild is
corner
full
of
of
Tamriel
nothing but
with no level
bot
restrictions.
machines that
It's
I
magical
control.
being able to travel almost anywhere
So
you
I don't like
please
dual
from the
box.
moment you
I
enter
like
the world.
quintuple box.
ESO is available on
And then I
PC and
split
Mac,
my
in
personality
addition
into
to
another
previous
computer
and
so
current-gen
that that
consoles,
personality can quintuple
including
box.
a purpose-built
I've essentially,
next-gen version
you know,
for the
I'm every
Xbox
single
Series
person on
X and
one
S
server.
with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An
The
added
game is
bonus for
essentially
Xbox
still
players,
running
it's on Game Pass.
based on my whaleness.
And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player, so everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more. At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to
Each
add
bot
to
is
Elder
currently
Scrolls
camping
lore
some
by
kind of
producing
notorious monster.
handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me, we have tons more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necron. Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
Okay. All right. This is what, Redfall?
Something evil is
This game has not come out yet?
bit by bit. Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then, it's too late. But there are people who can fight back. Stick together! Eyes up!
This feels like Microsoft's Deathloop, yeah. Where we've been hearing about it. I feel like it was announced in 2020 or something.
Where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters.
Yeah, huh?
With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever. Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest, to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks. But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases.
Congratulations!
This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
What's the story? It's all
There's
fucked
something I
up.
need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bert.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey. They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Oh no, not Shroud. Oh no.
Congratulations!
It's looking a little 2080. Not 80. 2008E. Like, very Left 4 Dead-y, you know? Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like Left 4 Dead 1.
The lighthouse is back up.
I swear to God, this game just came out. Like, what? What was that game where you have to fight like zombies and vampires or some shit, and it was like Left 4 Dead? Left 4 Blood? Blood for Vamp? Back for Blood. Yeah, there was a game that like just came out that we played. I swear.
To what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different
Vampire
ways.
Survivors, yes, exactly.
Always be ready to improvise. Remy uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
We got him, Bribon.
That thing is doing some weird shit. Why is the top of the door bleeding? Wait, what? Wait, go back. Wait, what? I need what? Wait. 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 They hurt the door? But it wasn't even like the door, it was like the ceiling. Don't worry about it. Missed the last 20 minutes. Yes. The only thing you really missed is that Tango is making a character action game musical that is out today. And it looks not bad. It looks pretty good. Like, Guitar Man and Devil May Cry had a baby. I'd say Devil May Cry and Guitar Man and Sunset Overdrive had a baby. And it looks pretty decent. It's on Steam? Nice. We'll check that out on Steam then.
Reality as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change.
What was the name of it? Hi-Fi Fight. Super Hi-Fi. Hi-Fi something.
Dev follows up with his teleporter instantly.
Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah. I feel like I got my fill of this game's kind of gameplay with Alien Isolation, you know? This is probably much more larger and expansive, but Alien Isolation did so much for me.
Horrible way to die.
And it didn't look bad either.
I woke them up. Just one bite.
Isolation? No. Alien's Fire Team. Sorry.
What just happened?
Got a big expansion last year and it was great.
It'll collapse any second.
It's genuinely fun.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
I got you.
Redfall won't truly
I find it funny that
the vampires are wiped from the map.
we were playing OGKI the other night,
is to take back Redfall
and so many people jumped in and were like, why does this game look next gen? And I'm like, wow. Wow. To think that back on the Xbox One, people were saying that Killer Instinct looked bad. Which is funny to me.
Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with Bullet Hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
Do you agree the graphics look kind of weird in this one? Yeah, it looks like a game from, you know, the late 2000s. Outside of the particle effect stuff, you know, which is obviously more modern tech. Yeah, this kind of we've been seeing this game for a long time in like CG form and all this kind of stuff since like 2020 maybe. I don't know. It feels like we've been looking at this game for a while.
Military gear to new vampire slaying inventions, from shotguns to sniper rifles.
If it has a fun gameplay loop, you know, that's all it needs. Game does not need to look amazing. Vampire Survivor is the best example of that.
Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
But I mean, for the sake of this trailer, oh my god, this is going on for a long time, dude.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
Am I planning on playing Forspoken? Yes, I was going to play it tonight, but then Hi-Fi Rush is coming out tonight, which was just announced. And I definitely want to play that more at the moment. It could be, if Hi-Fi Rush isn't good, I'll fire up Forspoken, but Hi-Fi Rush is a character action music game, so of course I want to check it out. But I still want to check out Forspoken. I want to give it a shot.
Thank you again for joining us.
And we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Here we go.
Forspoken is bad though, buddy. A 7 out of 10 isn't bad. And that's pretty much what I felt from the demo. I'm like, this isn't bad, but it's not doing anything that's like blowing my mind. But then potentially performing poorly on PC. Is that it? We're done? Outro sizzle. The outro sizzle.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
We got something.
Hello.
Right, we did get something. We got, what's it called? We got Hi-Fi Rush. That was neat. Something unexpected and actually original. And it's from Tango. It's a great dev.
Best sounding Forza Motorsport ever.
Yeah, Killer Instinct Copium is the new Bloodborne Copium. It really is true. You get this game that performs ridiculously well on the previous platform, and you're just like hoping that it maybe gets a future on the next platform, but it's been a long time now, and it just refuses to come back in any way. You know? Killer Instinct is the new, is the Microsoft 2 Bloodborne Copium. We're one and the same now. And they just happen to both be things that I love.
All right, let's do this.
Will Microsoft show anything during E3? Did they have anything at E3 last year? I don't even remember. I don't even know. It's hard to even recall.
Congratulations.
Did they actually show Starfield at E3 last year? It was the date for Starfield. That was like the only big thing. Yeah. Was there an E3 last year? There was the Jeff Keighley, well, around the E3 time frame, right? There was the Summer Games Fest thing. So that's what it was. Granted, like having a Microsoft Direct in some way, having like a Microsoft Showcase, that's been a long time. This was like a developer showcase, which is unique to Microsoft stuff. But to actually have like a focused MS, like, hey, here's our big Microsoft event, you know? I mean, this wasn't that bad because Hi-Fi Rush looks great. And it's coming out tonight. And that's wonderful. That's a wonderful announcement of a game we didn't know that was going to exist. They show us that it's cool. And we're like, damn, this looks cool. I'll play this when it comes out. It comes out tonight. Well, that's pretty sick, right? That is actually some wonderful news. So we got shit to do tonight, which is nice.